People think that entrepreneurship is all about the business.
That's not true. Absolutely not true. Once you know yourself, who you are, what do you want, what you already know within yourself, you will definitely be successful. That I guarantee you.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Personal Development for Entrepreneurs. I am Ikram with my good friend and mentor, Dr. Venga. Today we're going to be talking about the same topic we covered last month, which was outsourcing your thinking, and this is part 2 of that. Some of the talking points that we didn't get to cover in the last episode included, where's the line between using AI and relying on it? The skill stack that must not be outsourced. Like, what is it that you should be keeping and not outsourcing to AI? And thinking of AI as a multiplier, but not a substitute for thinking. The risk that comes with blending in with AI, having your own personal AI rules, and what should the future be like with AI. Is that good with you, Dr. Venga? Can we cover these things?
Yes, very good. Good evening, Ikram. Good evening. Very good.
Good evening.
Yeah, sure. Ikram, we have reached a time when comfort has reached its height in human society, whether it's a poor country or a rich country. It's reached its height. In other words, you don't have to walk 10 kilometers to a shop to buy something. It is near you. There are a lot of merchandise. So convenience is there. All the convenience in the world, even in Africa, it's there. Okay? Yet at the same time, we have other needs and which we have created that ourselves. Meaning we have become too comfortable that we take a lot of things for granted. And because we don't spend time looking at, hey, I'm comfortable, am I improving or am I growing or am I stagnating? The problem with, again, is, we have got this system around the world which says at 55 you must retire, at first 50 and then 55 and then 60, now it's about 65, retire. But human life has expanded and now people live up to at least 90. Even in Malaysia, we are already signs that we will live much longer.
Correct.
I'm 87, I am the one that has, in my entire family from the time my ancestors came to this country, Malaya, and when they first came here till now, I'm the only one that has lived up to 87 years old.
Wow.
My sister lived up to about 85. So I've exceeded 2 years. And you know what? I still think I'm quite young, and I'm talking to you as if I'm 22 years old or something like that. Comfort can make you better or worse.
Mm-hmm.
That comfort has everything to do with what we have and how we use it. Take an example, the week planner as one quick example, Ikram. When I developed the week planner, I developed it for only one reason: how to manage because I was getting so much of things coming into my mind. I'll remember it, I'll forget it, and all that. That's how the process of me buying a book, in those days, you buy book. The books are not exercise book. That came much later. When I learned to read and write, I'm already by that time 13, 14 years old. Okay, so you can imagine. I'm buying a book like a ledger book, a long one. I think about a foot long, maybe 1 foot long, something like that. And in the ledger, I used to write down all the things that come into my mind. That's how I started. Realizing that as I kept on writing, more and more came, But you see, the problem is, I don't understand how come. So I said, that's how I designed this entire system, where I put there a monthly action. You write down your thoughts there first, then decide, do you want to do it? You have to allocate the time to do it. And then at the same time, set the goal to get what do you want to achieve out of it, and then execute it by your daily schedule. Simple thing like that. I started off working on. And then begin to understand that my thoughts did not reduce, but in fact increase more. That led me to think, hey, what is this? By which time I'm already 20 plus, Then I saw this graph about the iceberg, because of the iceberg. Then I saw, in some of the pictures, that time I got computer, don't have, isn't it? That, you read about it. Yeah. So the iceberg is a big thing, 20%, 80%. Then I begin to think, hey, I'm a human. I must have this ability. So where is the 20%? And then slowly but steadily, I learned my 20% is my consciousness, 80% is my unconsciousness. Then I realized that actually these thoughts that are coming is from my unconscious part of it, connecting to the conscious part of it. This is how I connected it. And you know what? I then begin to explore, and then I realize, hey, I'm a human, but I'm vibrating all the time. And since I'm vibrating all the time, I must be, creating energy by myself. No? And then I begin to think about various things. Let me not spend the whole 40 minutes talking about all this thing, but one other time maybe. But that vibration then gives me certain things is released from it. By which time I know about electricity, communication. You can go to the office, Reuters office, send reports, and so I begin to see, hey, how can information go through there? Then only I begin to realize, hey, that means constantly my conscious mind will be very small because the entire body is working unconsciously. So it needs the power to manage that. The conscious part for me to do something different or what is very limited. And I realized that there is a connection between the unconsciousness and consciousness, okay? And you know what? Great, Lana. I thought this was great, okay? So slowly, it became a V planner. And you know what? It's a tool, isn't it, Ikram?
Correct.
It's a tool, right? It's a piece of paper, right?
Yes.
Can the paper stand up and tell me, Venga, do this, do that?
No, it can't.
You know that for a fact, right? So I must write it down. I must therefore do what I write down. And then only the connection between my conscious mind and unconscious mind works very well. Constantly is coming out. Also, then I learned this myself. That's how eventually I got my PhD at the age of 65, because there is no proven method on this. Okay.
Right.
One of the important thing is from the time we came out of our mother's womb, the moment we came out, our 5 senses got activated. The eyes, the ear, the nose, the mouth, and the feeling. So by that process, Ikram, we absorb everything. Some we absorb, like as a little boy or girl, you'll pick up a toy and play with it for a short time and break it up, right? Then you look for a new one. We are always looking for things because we're absorbing. Like a sponge, when you throw it into the water, it soaks up. Okay? until and unless you take that sponge and squeeze the water out, can you again throw it back into the water and then it'll squeeze some more water out?
No, it won't.
It won't, isn't it?
Correct.
Unless you take out all the water and then only put it back again, and then it'll take water
You
again.
can absorb more, yeah.
Our mind also is like that. So we learn something, that's it. Superficially, we know. We don't dig deep. When we want to dig deep, our conscious mind might work with us to record it, for which you develop a skill unconsciously. That's why the V planner became so important to me in my life. Although after that, computer came, blah, 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 until now, AI. Just take AI as an example. AI is also a tool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tool, right?
Absolutely.
It's a tool. Now, like the V planner, it's not empty. It's got information, data collected from all sources. It's there. What people have done, not what people have not done. What people have done. It's there. But has the AI got a conscious mind and unconscious mind?
No,
You cannot call the algorithm as conscious mind. That is written by human. Go here, move there, get that, take this.
correct.
It's a human thing.
That's why I think we should. You said AI is a tool, right? But it must be very clear to anyone who's using it. What tool is it? Is it a tool for thinking? Is it a tool to complement your thinking? I think that's very important. For now, I think most people think that AI is a tool for everything, which it's not.
Which is not. Yes, Ikram, I must confer with you. AI is not a thinking tool.
Mhm.
If it is a thinking tool, then you are in trouble.
I've just personal experience. Venga. I use ChatGPT a lot. Now lately I've started using Claude as well. And then I dabble with DeepSeek. So I've tried different models, and I use it a lot. At one point, I used ChatGPT a lot to discuss strategy and the quality of the strategy. I mean, it's textbook uh, uh, thinking, and it'll say, okay, this is how things should be done. It breaks it down. Yes, very academic in the sense, but the actual strategy that you get from ChatGPT is very, I would say, generic. It doesn't give you unique perspective. Then I started going back to vPlanner, paper, writing down and everything. And I found that what comes via, I don't know what you call it, inspiration or, from your consciousness or your unconscious or collective things of all the things you've read and learned, the quality is far better and you can relate to it because it's yours. It's not coming from the AI, right? And the other thing I found far better than AI is to find friends who are good at something. I mean, for example, you want to do strategy. Um, Finding a friend who is an expert in strategy and discussing with him, brainstorming or masterminding with that person is far more effective than AI, than using ChatGPT. And but that doesn't mean it doesn't have any purpose. But see, once you've got all this, then helping you to structure it, put it in, okay, these are all your ideas. Here's how we can structure it. You can use AI for it. But what I've realized is if you outsource the whole thing to ChatGPT, you end up with cookie cutter solutions.
That's right. Absolutely right. You see, I relate that to the V planner. See, at first I started to ask myself why, what, why, how. What, why, how. These are three words. What is this? Why am I thinking like that? Okay. Why am I thinking like that?
Mm-hmm.
And then how? What, why, how? It started like that. Okay. I start writing. Now, the chat GPT, if I relate that what, why, how, it cannot be the AI. I don't use Chat GPT, or I use, I'm not even a subscriber lah, to give you some idea lah. No? I'm not subscribing to it. I got some free version of it, which means once in a while I go there to check, few things. Like I will do with Google. That's what I do. I have not had that experience of paying for Google into this AI thing, and then spending a lot of time. No, I've never done that. Okay, I always relied on my conscious self and my unconscious self, which is always connected.
Right.
So as an example, if you if you think the Chat GPT or any AI thing is thinking for you, then you are really, really in trouble.
Absolutely, yeah.
You're really in trouble because why? 8 billion people have done the same. And so you are photocopying. Not by literally taking the book and putting on the photocopying machine, copying it, but literally using the AI as a photocopying instrument, not as a search engine.
That's one of the points that we just raised when I mentioned, right? One of the 6 points, the risk of blending in. So it's a very real thing that if everyone's using AI to think, then what you end up having is this generic way of thinking where everybody's just blended in together and everyone is same, uniform in your outputs. You can see it with copywriting, Venga. A lot of people have started using AI, myself included. I've tried it to do copywriting, meaning for your LinkedIn posts, for your social media posts. Just use AI. You have some idea, and then AI helps you put it out into proper sentences. The language is good. Of course, it's grammar and all is always really good. But I'm beginning to see very similar styles already. There's no unique, the uniqueness in us being human beings and being able to write in different styles and different nuances, and sometimes even making that mistake, a grammatical error, and it makes what you're reading on social media something you can relate to. It's a human thing, right?
Yes.
But when it comes out perfect, no mistakes, and in a very same sort of tone,
Yes.
It creates a monotonous world.
Yes, that's correct. Absolutely correct. You see, again, just add on. In my case, I started the simple. When I started to use it as a tool and then encourage people in my company at that time, when they saw me using it, they printed more than 5,000 of this. Okay, 5,000. And then gave it to the people and started to let them use it and all that. Okay, I started a simple formula, which is write things down. Whatever you write down, you have a goal because you want to do it, and then you review it. Write, goal, review, a 3-letter strategy which I had, which is write everything. Why write everything down? Because when you write, you are connecting your conscious mind to the unconscious mind. Because inside your unconscious mind, you have all the record from the time you were born till now. It's constantly, because the mind, as we talk about the word mind in a very loose way form, if you listen to the Western authors and all that, they can't explain it, so leave it. So there is a video which I spoke to you just now about physics and all that. You can probably listen to that. You see, our mind is our mind is outside of us. It's somewhere outside, because the mind is not a cell. It's what the cells in our body generate is then collected into energy form, and it's outside of it. It's like okay, I termed it like that lah. You may have another explanation to that. It's like a balloon that you are in the balloon. The outer part of the balloon, that is your mind. Meaning you are carrying it along with you. You sleep with it. You go anywhere. You go swimming. It's with you all the time. But okay, but it's actually energy. Now, a chat GPT doesn't have that, or AI doesn't have that mind. It has data, which is dead data. This mind, this is mind which is around you, it's constantly communicating with consciousness, unconsciousness by a simple thing called awareness. Once you are aware, and then it will connect. That means you must activate it.
Correct.
That's how you use your intelligence, which is in front of you. This intelligence here, it can then write into your limbic system, which is where the unconscious part of it is connected. One way I can't explain that, but all I can tell you is there is a constant connection between consciousness and within yourself all the time. That's why suddenly you think of an issue and all that, you think about it, and then you cannot find an answer. You get so fed up, you leave it aside, and then you go and do something else. Suddenly it comes up. It happens to you, right?
Yes.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because the data was deep inside your unconscious mind. So the conscious mind goes there to dig for it and bring it up. Then, you got the answer. Many a time when you're talking like this, we are talking to one another, suddenly you get new ideas coming in because the mind is 100% with me right now and with you right now. It's not doing it. It's doing a lot of other things. It's doing it unconsciously. Consciously, it's supporting me and you to discuss this subject, and drawing from it are the unconscious part of it, which any AI cannot do that. So while doing this, I was asking some question, and then I wanted to do something else. You know your chat GP very clever, no? How does the conscious mind communicate with the unconscious mind? He's asking me. I didn't want to explain, no? So I left it.
Yep.
So it shows it doesn't know. If it know, it'll print out, right?
Correct.
It doesn't know. So I'm going to leave it like that. But just to tell you, actually, we read a book to activate our unconscious mind. We go to a seminar to activate our unconscious mind. But we don't listen to the lecture. We are probably awake for about 5-10 minutes, and then we are somewhere else. You read a book, you're not consciously reading it. You see, sometime I can read a book over and over again, 10 times. And every page I may take a day. What is it saying? Can I understand this? Because what it is saying is not what it is saying. What it is saying is not connecting with what I have. Therefore, my understanding of what is written there, I don't. So I will look for it, search for it. Until the data which is kept, we don't know where it's kept, stored somewhere. So the video I told you, that will explain to you how scientists are experimenting on all of this, and now it's become easy to understand. And that the pictorial part of it is done by AI, by the way. It's not done by humans. It's an AI thing which is generated. It's generated it. This is what I think. I may be wrong, but somebody must have done it, made it happen. Where actually constantly there's communication going on between you, others, and all that. So what are we looking? We're looking for an answer. We want an outcome. This is human folly, right?
Yeah.
Everything we do when outcome, right? But sometimes you got to leave it. Okay. Now that's why the difference between AI and V Planner is AI don't do all of that. We Planner does that for you because it'll remain there until you do something about it.
Mm.
I have a problem, you're right there. You allocate a time, you can't solve it, you reschedule that.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the same. You can go to AI, ask one question one way, ask a question another way, ask another different way to ask it. You'll get three different answers. Am I correct in that way?
Yes.
So you can put all three answers together and say, hey, is that what you're looking for? I said, no, lah. This is not what I'm looking for. Something else. Then it's inside you. It's not out there in the AI. It's not that
Mm.
the AI has got all the answer.
Mm.
You know that, right?
Right.
Superficial things, no issue, lah, no? So it's a tool and therefore important. Very, very important.
Mm.
The word thinking, Thinking, thinking is the key to human life. The more you think, you are not comfortable. You sit in between the zone, comfort and not uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable. If you live in the comfortable zone, then very soon you become not valid. You you are living in your whole world.
Mm.
You will see employees having problem learning new skill. It's not because they cannot learn or don't want to learn, because they're comfortable. Now, AI can help you here. You key in a few things and the answer comes out. Now, if you do not question that answer, then what happens is you become actually, you are not improving. You understand what I'm saying or not? So,
Correct.
like you just now mentioned, it's a photocopy.
Mm.
And then the next word will come up, plagiarism. Is it plagiarism?
Plagiarism.
Can an AI be a plagiarism or not?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
I also am not
Uh,
sure.
yeah, yeah. But you're answering the second thing that I brought up out of the six things we wanted to discuss today, which is the skill sets you should not outsource
You should
to
never.
AI.
That's right.
And that's clearly thinking is something you shouldn't.
Yes.
Uh, Decision making from what you're
No.
saying
No.
and judgment,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
These three things should always remain with you.
With you. It should. It not only should remain with you, it's a must. Why
Mm.
it's a must? Because you are a human. You may look upon certain things today in one way, the same thing you can look upon it in a different way because you have thought about it for 2 days without you realizing it, and suddenly you look at it from a new perspective, new angle. And this
Mm.
is your data based on
Mm.
what you have absorbed, not based on somebody else's data, your own data that you already carry with you, which
Right.
is a tremendous value. Okay? That's why it's so important. It's so important that a human must understand that he or she is the only one that can think and improve. All the tools provided to her, from a computer, artificial intelligence, whatever, it is just a tool.
Correct.
You use it correctly. If you rely on what it is saying and adapt it, then you are dead. You are
Mm.
dead. Now, this is one of the problem. You will notice this, that people go up to a certain point. At 40, they begin to lose. They're not improving anymore.
Mm. Mm.
That's the problem. After 40, you feel that I know. That's why in the Indian culture, and especially if you know yoga, they tell you
Mm-hmm.
one word they use, you do not know. Never use the word I know. They teach you
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Why? Because the moment you say no, I know, automatically everything in you shuts down. But you say, I do not know, then I will search for it. It may not come out immediately. The conscious mind will search the unconscious mind. Maybe 2, 3 days later, it'll come out. Have you experienced that?
Yes.
Provided you say, I don't know. See, in the case of AI, whatever you ask, it'll give you an answer.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of that AI, it tells you, this information that you have asked for may not be correct. Please check. Have you ever seen that or not?
Yes, I have.
Why are they telling you that?
Disclaimer, liability disclaimer.
Are they not being honest?
Yeah, in a sense, they are, right? They're telling you that it's may not be true.
See, Ikram, that's what I get it. Sometimes I ask for something. As I told you, I don't have the paid version. So therefore, what I get? It tells me this information may not be accurate. Please check.
Mhm.
Immediately, I got the answer from me. Oh, okay. It's giving what was fed to him, to the machine. I call it him or her, doesn't matter.
Mm.
But not more than that. But in our
Correct.
case, this conscious mind that we have, I'm putting my head on top of my head just to show you the cone, the iceberg. See, on the top is our conscious mind. That conscious mind is always active. It doesn't even sleep when you are sleeping.
Mm.
It is working. That's why, Ikram, man who sleeps, go to bed with a dream, find solution when he wakes up. You know that term, lah, nah? In other
Mhm.
words, if you go to bed with some idea, you will have the answer in the morning. You've heard of the
Mm.
statement, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it has happened to me. I've experienced this.
Tell me, give me an example.
Um, Sometimes I'm pondering how to solve work-related problems. Um, and I carried to bed. Then after a while, I say, okay, look, I'm not going to get the answer. I don't know. Let's think about it tomorrow. And then the next morning, you wake up, you're in the shower sometimes, and hey, I can do this. Yeah.
Very good answer. Very good. That happens to me all the time. And yet, Ikram, I don't even dream about it
Mm.
because I can have a deep sleep, Ikram. I can have a deep sleep and I cannot remember anything in my
Mhm.
dream. But when I wake up, as I go to the toilet, I'm doing a few things, all the answers just like as if it's a file, tuk, 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 comes out.
Mm. Mm. Yeah,
Not that I'm going with the
absolutely.
problem to bed, but it's just that, I'm looking for answers and it just comes. A good example is this AI, the importance of AI and the manual way of doing things, a week planner. All this I'm talking to you is what happened to me in the last maybe from the last two weeks ago. So every day I'm thinking about it, no? And what I'm talking to you right now are information that has been collected by me, and the answer just came. So I wrote it down and all that. Okay. For instance, one thing AI is doing, I don't know whether you realize that or not. It's it's telling you one very important thing. It improves your self-confidence. When you
Mm.
see looks true, confident. It's building it. It's also, Ikram, it's also connecting you to your conscious mind and your subconscious mind.
Mhm.
This is not correct. No? Where do you get that this is not correct? This may be wrong. Where do you get it? Your conscious mind, right? Why is it
Mhm.
saying this is not correct? Why? Because it has an answer inside itself. You don't
Mhm.
know it now. You keep on exploring, it'll come. Like a lot lot of things came to me in the last 2 weeks regarding this. That's why I'm so easily connecting to my B planner and telling you, hey, this AI is good. It can also help me to connect my conscious mind to my unconscious mind, because I look at it and say, I'm not a skeptic. Hey, is this really true? Is it really true? I don't know, because I don't know experience. Then the answer comes, no, you have that experience. Say, what do you mean you have that? Where is it? Yes, you think about it. I'm talking to myself. Huh? So when I think about it deeper and deeper and deeper, I go down. Yeah, right, Lana. Like I told you, no? Like I just now told you, it's energy that's floating around. When you watch the video, they have this, Shivalingam, in the biggest center in Switzerland, where they are doing research underground. Scientists are gathering around. India donated this thing. The Shiva itself was the one who said that human can improve himself or herself. There are 112 ways to improve himself or herself. 112 ways. Can you imagine that? Okay? It's not just going to school, 112 ways to improve ourselves. So AI can assist you to look at things deeper and deeper and deeper. It's a good way. Also, in a way, AI, it can never ever replace your mind. It cannot replace your mind. It can only assist you to think better.
And that's how you should be using it. Yeah.
Yes. And for that, I say again, write goal review.
Absolutely. Inga, we have 2 more minutes. You'll have to wrap soon. I know you'll have your conclusion to today, but I just want to answer you one question.
Yes, please do.
Before we close, and that is, what do you think the future with AI should be like?
Okay, very good question. You see, AI will put in more and more of the past data there. As human becomes better, it will give out more of like that. I told you that when I was fooling around, he's asking me, hey, how does the conscious mind connect with the unconscious mind? Now I'm telling you, all that is being recorded, by the way. We are using a Zoom, right? That Zoom is connected, and they will know that. It'll analyze it. It will try to put. You see, we have 8.4 billion people. Let's say, Ikram, let's just say 50% of that, or even 20% or 30% of the people are using the AI tool. They are, every time they type something in, it's connected. It's processing it, right? Over time, you will have more and more and more data.
Right.
So when you get more and more data, and since it's got a whole, like a whole lot of, and when you go to the AI and ask for something, you are getting opinion only. Now, how you make use of the opinion in the future also depends on what you're asking, how you're asking, okay? And after getting it, you will have to always question its authenticity. You need to check that authenticity to see whether or not it is correct. I ask you one question before we close it. Now, you have read books, right?
Yes, I have.
From the time you were learn to read, you are buying books and reading, right? You tell me. Is there been a dramatic, suddenly a bloody good book they have written which tells you everything? Have you?
No.
Look at AI like that. It's in one location, millions of books. That's it. So, I have 5,000 over books here, okay? Every time if I'm sitting down thinking about it, I will go around reading all the title again,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll pick up one thing and I'll flip on. Okay, be back to trigger my mind,
Right, right.
trigger my mind to improve. So in the future, we'll use AI. Remember, a road is not going to change. A travel route is not going to. There are many things that are static. Those things you will use. There are a hell of a lot of things that are not static. It's dynamic. Like you can never ever understand a plant. No matter how
Mm.
clever you are, no whether you're a botanologist or you're an expert in plant, you will never know a plant. Am I saying the same thing or not? Am I saying something that you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You can
Yep.
see vegetation as you grow and you grow the same type of vegetation a lot, a certain type of fly will come, a certain type of insect will come and destroy it. Yes or not?
Yes.
Okay. We have the damn thing. We have used in agriculture. We use a lot of this fertilizer and all that insecticide spray, and we have converted productive land into deserts, right or not?
Mm-hmm.
Overdoing it, right? Relate that to AI in the future.
Mm.
Then you will have a non-thinking human, a human that can't think. That is the end danger
That should be avoided.
that must be avoided.
Mm.
That's why science already proven it. Never give a child until she's 16 years old any form of device where she can easily look for an answer.
Right.
Then you prevent growth.
Mm-hmm.
The future is AI must be restricted to children. Already the law, there are laws there. Correct or not?
Absolutely.
That is the future for you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Vinga. This has been a good session. We've gone a little bit more than time today, but I think it was worth it. We've discussed quite a lot of things.
The key statement, AI can never be your thinking tool.
Tool. Yes.
Cannot.
It should
You
complement.
can't replace it.
Yes.
This one cannot.
Yep. For all our viewers, everyone who's watching today's episode, if you have any questions, please post them in the comment section below. Venga answers them himself. And stay tuned for the next episode of Personal Development for Entrepreneurs, which is happening on June 3rd, right, Dr. Venga? It's the first Wednesday of the month, as usual, at 8 p.m. Thank you and good
Before
night.
before you say good night, just a small story, no? Just
Mm-hmm.
quickly, one thing, no? One day a couple of scientists got together and went to God, met God, no? He said, and went to tell God, God, we know how to create human. You can retire. So God said, yeah, really? Show me. So of course they took out all the instrument, whatever, and suddenly they create a human being. Then God said, wow, great, lah, very good. Now, first, get your own soil.
Mm-hmm.
See or not? The soil represent, I created it. You have not created the soil.
Done it. Right.
You
Right.
understand now? So
Yep.
AI is like that, lah. AI is not the soil.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.